Alright. Oh. Gonna go send the dive with Kai. The conditions look so good. I'm actually so excited. I haven't really dove in like 2 weeks, and I've only dove like 4 times this break, so I feel pretty rusty. But going to a new zone, and I'm very excited. As tired as I am, hopefully that's coming through. So my homie that I was gonna dive with actually like punctured his lung. I don't know if it was punctured. He was on the bottom at like 70 feet and he flipped over really quickly and it like made some cut or something in his lung and he was like coughing up blood. So he's not diving, which is a good call. So I don't have a dive partner. I've never really dove solo and I don't really want to that bad. Like, I don't know, I've dove solo when I'm like with my friends, then we split up and then I just end up diving alone. But now I'm actually like diving solo. I have some friends who are gonna be fishing, so I'll just be throwing them shakas, letting them know that I'm alive. And other than that, that's kinda it. I'm not gonna have other safety measures, so I have to be really, really smart today. And I'm gonna be a little like, I'm gonna be a little wary for sure. I kind of like being out, like, especially when it's deeper, you have a homie and you're just like, yeah, no, we're charging together, like, we're fine. Where like, I'm just gonna be alone. So I won't stick to, or like, I will stick to probably like 40 feet-ish zones. I don't think I'm gonna be going into like 60 to 80 range. I don't know, we'll see how I feel. And it's a beautiful day. Today is genuinely the nicest conditions I've seen like this whole winter. So really, really hope it works out. Hope the guys can get something fishing too. That'd be sweet. Yeah. Wish me luck. Made it to the zone. Get barreling waves. But the inside's not too bad. Like right here. You can get in no problem. Alright, getting in the water. This video is from, I think, like January, like early January or late December. This is my last dive on Maui, and yeah, turned out pretty good. Hope you liked the video. I forget what to say for shit like this now. I have not made a video in way too long. But yeah, I'm just loading up my gun. I've been making sure I load my gun immediately when I get in the water. I've been in some tricky situations, like watching nice fish go by either like on my way out or right when I get in. I haven't loaded my gun, so it's not happening ever again. Make sure to load like instantly. But this is my warm-up drop. It's probably in like 25 feet, 20 feet. Still pretty bright, just chilling, making sure my lungs feel good. I'm alone, so very important that I'm doing warm-up drops and making sure I'm comfortable. When I was alone, it was pretty stressful, just like being on the surface and swimming around. Like I had a hard time calming myself, and obviously that's a very important part of spearfishing, is being calm and not letting your heart rate get up. I was still doing pretty good. You can see I'm down here for quite a while. Yeah, just a slow ascent to the surface. not really kicking super fast. It's better that you take your time on the way up. It makes you way less stressed, and I feel like it's better for your oxygen usage too. Like if you're kicking going up to the surface, you're spending more oxygen than if you just slowly floated. Like getting to the surface sooner isn't helping you as much as just staying calm. Yeah, I'm going a little deeper, testing myself, making sure I feel good, but it's looking like there's a lot more fish out in this like deeper area, so at least more desirable fish. I'm just praying some moo come in, or an uku or something. See these two moo come in, but been down here a little too long and they're not wanting anything to do with me, so kind of gotta just shoot it back up to the surface. Alright, this next drop, find a nice little zone. There's a huge roy under this ledge right here. There's a whole lot of good fish all around me. Making sure I'm doing my part, taking out a invasive. This guy was huge, doesn't even look that big on the video, but it's probably one of the biggest roys I've got. Didn't get it all the way through his gill plate, so making sure I'm picking up the spear and holding him on the top of it as I swim up. Make sure he stays on it. It was pretty snug, but I was a little worried since it didn't make it all the way through. Yeah, it's a giant roy. Yeah, being alone here up at the surface, I didn't even see any sharks and I was tweaking out. Like, just trying to kill a fish all alone, pretty deep out. It's not something I'm very comfortable with or used to at all, so it was eye-opening to see what it's like to dive alone and kind of be all spooked out there. See a little Emilio. This guy doesn't look too big. I'm not really thinking I'll shoot him. And then I'm looking around, praying for other stuff to come in, and I start thinking maybe I will. I haven't really shot an Emilio in a long time. And then the second I actually decide I might want something to do with that, he goes away. Never comes back. Brutal. But this is the same zone as that roy that I shot. I think it was under like a couple boulders to the right. Maybe just that boulder right there. Not sure, but yeah, this is looking super nice. It's in like probably 55, I think. Not entirely sure, but it was comfy. I was feeling safe, and can definitely get some longer drops and not feel like I'm in risk of anything. Like I'm going up with more than enough time to get some air. So running up that same spot again. This huge Moana collie comes in. It doesn't even look that big on the video, but I don't know. That thing was giant. One of the biggest ones I've ever seen. I'm just trying to take my time here. And I did not take my time. I muzzle wrapped my gun. I feel like I'm not even sure I would have hit that shot. I was blaming it on my wrap on the gun, but I don't know. It looks like it kind of shot perfectly right in front of the fish, and it turned like right when I shot. But it's all good. Better luck next time. Still happy I got a good dive in, stayed safe. Just chilling with the Ninuis on the way in. Yeah, I've been diving a lot more out here in Victoria, Canada, and it's pretty sweet. It's completely different wildlife. Every time I go dive, I find like 4 new creatures that I've never seen in my entire life or even knew existed, so it's pretty dope. I'll try to get some videos of that. I know most of you guys watching are definitely from Hawaii, and I don't know, you'd be very confused seeing the stuff I'm seeing, but it's a good time. Alright, first solo dive success. I mean, I'm alive. I didn't get any cool fish or anything. It was pretty mean. That Moana collie situation pissed me off. Look, you just survival, getting in and out. That was kind of gnarly. Waves are pumping today. I did not think that would have happened. Yeah, that Moana collie really made me sad. I don't understand what I did wrong with rigging my gun either. Like, it got all knotted at the front, but I put the roy on at the very end. I thought I did all my other rigging right, but guess not.
But that happens. It's all good. Be out here again in like 3.5 months. So just taking it all in. It was nice to be solo. A lot of just thinking. Don't gotta worry about other people when you're out there solo, so that was cool. But I wouldn't recommend it to anybody. That's like super dangerous. It's not a good thing to like risk your life just to go spearfish. It's better to just go with homies if you can. Today that was kind of tricky for me. I was getting a hold of a bunch of people and they weren't able to go dive, so still made it happen. Stoked. Got that huge Roy. That thing was actually giant. I had him clipped onto me. I don't have like a cuy on me, but I have like a little clip to put my gun on, and I had him on there, and I almost got him in, and then came off like in the last 10 minutes of the dive. But I was gonna chuck him back probably anyway, like as chum later, but now he's just floating. Some shark will get him, I guess.